Everybody doing a quick audit for STL hauling and junk removal. So haven't seen this site before, going through it and just kind of giving initial thoughts, just like a typical consumer. All right, so right off the bat, having the CTA in front, great. Site loads pretty quickly, not a big deal. I think that's awesome too. I think overall the homepage is laid out fine. Let's go into some of the other pages about us. One of the things that I am seeing right now, I would definitely try to split up this content a little more. Probably on mobile, it's going to be very giant blocks of text. So splitting that up, definitely want some internal linking to help Google be able to crawl your site a little bit better, connect to other pages. Let's see, testimonials. I think testimonial page is good. If you want to make it a little more high impact, I would definitely not just have the Google testimonials, but like see if we can get some actual more done up testimonials, either through written or video or anything like that. I think would be helpful for this page because we already kind of have this down here on the homepage. So we don't want just a page just to repeat this content. Google doesn't like repeated content on multiple pages. So doing this page up a little more will be helpful. All right, let's look at the contact page. Your name, free quote. Okay, it's not bad. Everything looks good. Have the hours, which are great. Let's look at the blog. Okay. All right. So for the blog, the biggest thing that I would say here is it's very simple. Like these pages are going to be very difficult to rank. The other thing, just seeing like immediately when reading this blog, my eye keeps getting drawn to junk removal. I'm not sure why it's in all caps multiple times throughout the page. This is going to seem spammy to a lot of crawlers, especially Google. So you definitely don't want, like, we want to split this up a little more, add a little more fluff to it, maybe some images. We definitely don't want to just like put junk removal in all caps and in bold throughout the entire blog post. It's going to seem spammy to Google. It's definitely going to seem spammy to some of your users. This blog, for example, is laid out a little bit better. So again, I think the internal linking is going to be a big thing. Adding some images, things like that to help split up the content is going to be good. Ran a little bit of a technical audit here. So the biggest thing, we see multiple H1s across the entire website. This is the heading element of each page. So like this part right here. Let's see, we are on the About Us page. The heading element theoretically should be About Us, but it looks like the heading elements. So there's multiple H1s on each page, and they're also duplicate H1s on each page. So it looks like on this page, the About Us is an H1, but it has a second H1 that says quick links right here. This is listed as an H1 on every single page. So you definitely don't want that, because basically what this is saying is if you're listing this as an H1 on every page, see if this one is an H1 too. Yeah, these are all H1s. So the menu elements are all H1s. You're basically telling Google, hey, this page is the About Us page, but it's also about quick links, service areas, hours, and get in touch, which every single page can't be about that, but that's the first thing that Google's going to read. So although the H1, like when we designate things as H1s, a lot of times it's because it looks better. But there is a practical and technical reasoning for the certain designations. So I would definitely take the designation off of these, if anything, and then edit them to make them look the way you want instead of actually just designating it a certain way. Let's look at some of the other technical things. So there's some security issues that might hurt you. Images, this is going to slow down your site if they're too big. And then overall, like the biggest thing is, definitely the H1s and how the content is H1s, H2s, how the content's laid out. I think it is going to be really big on how Google's reading your website. Overall, the site looks pretty good. I think you're doing all the right things when it comes to, adding CTAs, get a free quote constantly. I think that's fantastic. So a lot of websites need to be doing something like that. So there's a lot of technical issues that I think are easily fixable. Definitely some layout issues, maybe some page expansion opportunities there as well to help you rank a little more. But overall, decent, and that's the audit.